So we're on the way in now for a couple nights in on the pond where we're building our cabin to. A little bit of a trek to get in there. Got a little drive, then we got a portage with the canoe and all the gear, and then we got to do a little paddle. So it's a little bit of work, but nothing we can't handle. Coy! Coy! There you go, there's Coy, and there's Duke, and there's Ryan. We're going to spend a couple nights in the canvas tent.
Lose my water now. Since I'm not.
Ryan and I just brought in one load of gear. Nice portage, about, what would you say, Ryan? 300-400 meters?
Yeah, probably.
It wasn't bad, but we got heavy gear. We aren't packing light with the canvas tent. So, to save on sweat and hurting ourselves, we're going to take a few extra trips. No big deal. Get the blood flowing, get the legs moving. And we're going back for the second load, and then the last load is the canoe. What do you think?
Be alright.
Change of plans. In the time it took us to hike back in, the ice is after shifting right to shore where we were going to skirt along the edges. So we're going to have to drag the canoe up alongside the ice while walking on the shore.
Stranded on that island for at least half hour. He wouldn't swim. He must have just built up the courage to swim across. We can't even go back and get the rest of the gear. We're going to try to set up camp in here. Go through this wind. The wind picked up big time on us. Thank God. He's coming. Alright.
So we just tried to paddle across first pond after our portage, and we must have been sheltered in the little cove that we started out in. We got out, as you can hear the wind, we got out into the pond, and it was extremely windy. Dogs were swimming behind us. It was going good. We got to the first island in the pond, and we kept on going. As we were getting closer to the second island, we realized Duke wasn't behind us. Ryan noticed first, and I gotta say it. Come here, Duke. It really took the good out of me. Then we noticed he was swimming to the island, first island. He was cold. It's not a nice time of year for a short-haired dog to be swimming. Kai did excellent. Kai was swimming perfect. He was like a fish. But Duke went into the island, which, I mean, was okay. He went to the island. We'd have to get back and get him. But when we beached the canoe, because of the wind, really, and when we noticed Duke was on the island, he started coming across the ice. And the ice is only paper thin. He went through the ice in the middle. We threw everything into the canoe as fast as we could to run across when he did finally get out of it. He was on this little piece of land, I wouldn't quite call it an island, for about 20 minutes.
Oh, for sure.
Just crying. And wouldn't come over to us. And he, we figured we'd have to just cut across to get him, but the wind was too strong in the channel. So I waded out to as far as my boots would let me, going rock to rock. And then we kind of, we were calling him. After a while, he just decided to swim across. So we're here now, on land, cooking up, trying to get some heat back into the dogs, and trying to get some food into us after all the work we've put in so far. What do you think?
It's windy out.
It's pretty windy. It wasn't. I know it wasn't calling for so much wind, eh?
No, it's unpredictable day.
Right now we're in between where we left and where we got to be. So, good thing we had some gear with us. Well, got a bit of craft dinner here now. Warm up while we're waiting for the wind to die down. I don't know if it's ever gonna die down. Hey boy.
It's not looking good.
Not looking good. We're coming up with a game plan. Duke is here sucking up to us, trying to get a bit of sun. Kai's down, you know, trying to find rocks in the water. There's nothing's cold enough for Kai. We're gonna have a little feed and see what the game plan is.
No moves.
Huh?
No moves.
Well, we're coming down this way to see if we can buy a moose. But there's no moose. You know, not in the world. But we saw a moose here last night. We were here. Couple ducks. Eagle. Saw something. I don't know if you can see that guy. Nice eagle. Took off. Here you go. Little wildlife. Come on, boys. Come on. Here, Duke. Let's go.
Why is that moving? Is that rock even moving?
Hey, turn around. How's it going?
It's going.
Yeah, a lot nicer here, eh? Around the other side of the pond now, there's no wind. Dogs are still tied on back there, but they're okay. We can still hear them crying. We're gonna have to skirt up a line here with Duke. I will. And Ryan will paddle across. It's just too cold for Duke, especially getting this late in the day. Don't want to have chill in for the night. Last load of gear. And there's the boys coming behind us. I don't know if you can see them. Hard for me to turn around in a canoe. Kai wants to get in the canoe, and Duke don't have enough wind in his cold lungs here now to bark. He got it all gone. There's the brook. What a day, eh, boy? Finally got over after all day in the wind. We made it, eh, boy?
We made it.
We made it. We're over here. We got along the shelf ice. Duke is up on dry land again. I'm pulling catwalk because I'm in the back of the boat and not the lightest machine going. Hey, Dookie boy! How was it? How was it? Good job.
Made it.
Good job, old buddy.
Pushing that way, huh? Oh yeah, that worked out well. Put that way nice. Let her go,
Coming down.
nope, can't let her come down. Can't let her come down.
Alright.
Not all that. Push her that way, you can push her. That's fine. Jump that up and throw that flag. On your gear, is it?
Barely.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
that way now. That's fine for here for now.
Yeah. bit of, you know, fresh cut cod, frozen cod now. A few potatoes, bit of herb and garlic, seasoning salt. What do you think of that? That's a staple in the woods, boy. Look at that, boy. That's high calorie grub right there. Here, Loon. He agrees.
Kai hears him. Kai's gonna be out in the water now in a second.
Good job. Grub, boy. Your turn. Duke got a bit of fish and kibble. Chop a bit of firewood. You want to chop a bit of firewood for the tin? I just got the campfire going. Kai is having a little look-see. And Duke is in the tent. He's... Oh. How are you, buddy? He had a hard day with the cold in the water. But he's doing alright. Warming up in the tent by the stove, nothing wrong with that. And we got a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful evening to sit out and beautiful evening to sit out by the fire. Have a pan full of white caps. Is now flat, calm. Wow. Far into the back country. With two boys, gotta say, our best friends. Wow. Hard to find anything better. Trying to get some rocks. No rocks here, bud. Well, there is, but you're not getting them. Well, boy, after a hard day, a long day, we finally got her together. What do you think?
Yeah, something like that.
We took us a while to get in. Had a bit of trouble with the wind, with Duke trying to cross the pan, hitting cat it on the ice. It was a mess, really, at some points. But we got in, we got the tent set up, we had supper, got a fire going. I mean, you can't ask for much more than this. The background, I mean, it's beautiful. What do you think?
Would have been alright if we got a few logs cut for the cabin. That goddamn thing cut.
But I mean, that's it, right? What do you think? I think we got,
Good tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. It's freezing rain, 10 millimeters. Snow.
Be alright morning.
See how it goes. Anyways, signing off for daylight. Duke is having a little lie down. Dookie! Hey, buddy. Having a little lie down. Good job. Lying by the fire. And Kai is right here. There's fire. Very surprised Duke's actually lying down for once. Ryan's in there in the tent. Good job. Well, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's pouring right now. Ryan's just got the fire stagged back up. It wasn't too cold last night. We let the fire go out. We're going to take it easy. We knew it was going to get wetter this morning. Duke and Kai did excellent last night. I think I stagged the fire around 1:30 because I was a bit chilly. Let it go out because, I'd be lying building up a bit of heat. Fell back to sleep pretty quick, and Ryan stagged up again 4 o'clock, a little bit chilly, and he fell back to sleep pretty quick. But other than that, we had an excellent night. We weren't cold. No No issues at all. It was perfect. And Duke approves. Kai approves.
Buddy.
Gonna wait for the kettles to boil now and have a cup of coffee. Maybe get a bit of breakfast going and relax in the tent for the morning. I'm doing a bit of reading. Ryan's taking a nap. Loons are doing their thing out the pond. Kai and Duke are asleep. Wood stove is stacked. Can't hear the loons over the rain. But we're just trying to wait for the rain to slack.
Looks good.
Well, we just had our breakfast. Big feed, cup of coffee, I had a cup of tea. Dogs are out playing or whatever they're doing. Duke wouldn't get in my face watching me cook a bit of breakfast. But they about ate. And we're gonna go scout out some spots now. It was a little bit windy, but no big deal. Maybe we'll see a moose, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll see something. See how it goes. We're in doing a bit of scouting. And Ryan is supposed to have his license for this area now for this coming year. We've got lots and lots of sign, and this is some fresh stuff. So we've walked maybe half a kilometer, and we've seen, I mean, piles and piles of sign. All this blow down, perfect spot to call one in with a bow. I got the bow, Ryan got a bow, and just behind Ryan there is a big bog, and we're having a little scout. We're going to see what we can do and cut some trails, make a couple blinds, see how it goes.
Not a bad spot. Huh?
What?
Not a bad spot.
No, I bet not.
Deck's a little gone, as you can tell.
Bike pack was up here.
Yeah.
Can you get in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, the blue breaks in.
Not too bad.
Well, it's about 3 o'clock in the day, 2 or 3 o'clock. We started to go for a little hike after breakfast. We went down not far from where tent is, and we got so far we said, you know, why don't we just portage the canoe down and paddle the system of ponds.
Yep.
And you know, we got down. We had to cut a little trail, no big deal. Got down. We canoed one pond, right around the whole pond. Then we got a little bit brave, so we came down through the brook and started canoeing this pond, and we didn't know anything until we were at the foot. Wind picked up a bit. We came in on shore into this little cabin that Ryan knew about from Anskadoo. And came in, sat down. Kai swam behind us for about
One full pond.
one full pond. I'd say give it, by the time you go in, involve the inlets, 5 kilometers.
I'd say it's 3 or 4 kilometers for sure, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And Duke walked around the whole pan, so went across a couple of
Alright, throw it up. Make sure he stays in. There you go. Great job.
What's the boys at? What's the boys at? Yeah? Guy's choking, Duke's eating grass. What a beautiful spot. I can see lots of trout being caught, lots of ducks being shot in this gully. What do you think, Duke? You into that? I feel like you're into it. 2 beautiful dogs, what? That's what it's all about. How's it going, bud?
What?
How's it going?
You better find a paddle.
What do you got there?
I tore one of the rungs off the canoe.
You got it over?
Got over.
Beautiful evening to go for a little paddle. Sun's getting low. Wow. How work it doing?
Here, can I stay?
Sit, dude. Sit. How's it going?
Getting her going now for the night.
Getting get the fire in.
Trying what?
Gonna be nice and toasty here now very shortly, hey bud?
Takes about.
Aha! Look at that, buddy.
Only takes about 5 minutes.
I'd say by the time we brush your teeth,
Should be good.
you won't be able to stand the heat in here. And I don't think these dudes are gonna complain. Hard to see them.
I have to crack that door for a minute, maybe.
That's all right.
Have her smoked out.
It's only minor. Oh, I'm touching buttons here on the camera. Oh yeah. Nice. Good Next video, either tomorrow morning or we'll be in the bunk. Woohoo! Well, it's about 8:30 and our last morning.
Yep.
Cooking up a bit of breakfast. Gonna have some oatmeal, maybe do up a couple pancakes. We're gonna go do a bit more scouting. We're gonna cut a few logs for our floor of the cabin. We're in no rush to get out. It's a absolutely gorgeous day out. So we're gonna take it easy, go for a walk, do a bit of scouting, and enjoy the last day in there.
Yes, sir.
I don't say it'll be long, we'll be back in. What do you think?
Oh yeah. Now we're talking. And this is how Lucas flips his pancake.
I'm
I'm done. Hold on now. Duck is going and he's gonna pitch over there. We're gonna have a look. We were just scouting it on this bog for a few moose. Boys are out. Duke is looking for a few partridge. Kai's just looking around for whatever he comes across. And the duck just pitched over there. We're gonna go have a look for him now at once.
Here's camp. Day number 3. Ryan is we're doing the best of both worlds here. Doing a bit of landscaping for the cabin site. And on top of that, Ryan is limbing out the floor joists we just cut. We got 3 floor beams. Nice big logs. How's it going?
Going.
Good job. And we'll use all these limbs for firewood. Good job. We got her conquered. 3 days, 2 nights.
Sure.
We survived.
Yeah.
Boys made her.
Can you see him?
If you're going to love a woman, then be sure.
4 day out.
Well, he met her at a disco at a dive in San Francisco, and that
Well,
might have been different had he seen her.
Signing off for another day. Let's see. But across the bag. Right. And we're having a little look at her. Nice, real nice reward after a long trip. After a good trip, I can't say too long, but after a good hard working trip, nice reward. Hey boy.
Yes, sir. Nice size cow.
Nice.